Annie Rodenfels. I called it. I called it on the show.
You did?
I said, Annie Rodenfels, watch out for her. She wins these types of races. She ran away from this thing in about a little less than a mile. She runs 15:08. Katelyn Tuohy got second, 15:15. Hilda Olamomoy of Alabama was third, 15:17. And then Mercy Chelangat was close behind. Rodenfels, look out for her this indoor season. Tuohy, that moves her to number 9 on the NCAA list. Natalie Cook, what Natalie Cook run in this race? There she is. She ran 15:24. That's a American U20 indoor record.
Yeah, we got a clip from the race. You guys can check out the race on YouTube. I uploaded it on Sunday. But yeah, Rodenfels, there was no one even with her, basically, the last part of this race.
Yeah, she ran away. Like once Coburn and Danny Jones were rabbiting, once Coburn stepped off, there was a little bit of time where there was some people around, and then Rodenfels just completely went for it and broke this thing wide open.
Yeah.
Wasn't close.
And then when you look at the field overall, obviously Rodenfels kind of blew away from everyone else, but like it was pretty deep.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm looking at the top 16 marks now going at the 5K.
Mm-hmm.
The 16th fastest time is now 15:43.98.
Yeah.
15:43. So, you know, you got to feel for McKenna Lee of BYU. She runs 15:45 at BU, and she's not even in the top 16.
Yeah, after one meet, right? And it's going to get a little bit faster. How much faster, we don't know, because sometimes a lot of these times are going to hold up through a big chunk of the season. But yeah, look at, man, Olamomoy. I told you off the cross, like she's the one I was watching going into next year. To run 15:17, we've seen a lot of people go do really well in cross and then carry the momentum over to this race. But that's some speed for her. Again, this will be her first indoor season at the D1 level after transferring over from a JUCO. So watch out for her indoors.
Yeah, and then Natalie Cook, the freshman, U20 record, right?
Yeah, yep.
15:24. As you now see all basically the rest of the field coming in. You see Katelyn Tuohy congratulating Rodenfels. There's Natalie Cook coming across the line. They put it all out there. It's kind of wild seeing, this much depth in a December race.
Yeah.
Pretty cool to see it. Obviously, it's coming off of cross country, seeing all those workouts, paying not just for a great cross country performance, but a great start to your indoor track season.
Mm-hmm.
Were there any surprises? I guess you could say Olamomoy getting second is the biggest surprise, but the way she ran across, it makes the most sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess seeing Natalie Cook kind of really starting off her first year at Oklahoma State strong, 15:24.
Yeah.
I mean, what was Katelyn Tuohy's first 5K in college? It's probably weird because of COVID, so Katelyn Tuohy's first 5K in college was an outdoor 5K, 15:47.
Yeah. That's apples to oranges because this race is set up to go extremely fast.
True. Okay, then
you're hopping into it. You have two pros pacing you. You have a pro winning the thing. This is just a different type of race.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
But still.
Yeah.
It's shows, that Cook could be
Cook is great.
in line once Tuohy, gets all of her titles this year, maybe half of next year when then she goes pro. Cook could be setting up herself for being a really good, her junior, sophomore season.
Mm-hmm. Okay, on the men's side, this race was really exciting.
Yes.
Down the stretch.
Let's show the finish first.
Yeah.
So let's bring up the YouTube clip.
You had Kai Robinson in the mix. Drew Bosley was in the lead, up there with Nico Young. You have Alex Mayer, and then you have Eduardo Herrera, who now competes for Under Armour. He's a Colorado alum. But yeah, we're showing this will be like the last 3 minutes, 2.5 minutes.
No, it's almost done. Last lap.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, last lap. Nico Young goes for it. Kai Robinson goes for it. Mayer right behind him. Herrera in third. But I mean, this was the Kai Robinson that I think we were thinking we'd see in Stillwater.
Yeah,
goes 13:11 in this race, which is number 3 all time, and just outleans Herrera and Alex Mayer. Alex Mayer also timed at 13:11, so he's number 4 NCAA indoors all time.
Yeah, it's wild how deep this race was. You look at, I will be honest, I labeled this the deepest NCAA 5K ever.
Was it?
I did not do my research. I just assumed. I mean, eye test told me it was the deepest 5K ever.
Were you wrong?
I don't know. If someone wants to find another race where, I mean, what place was like last in that race for the men?
You're talking just the collegians, right?
Yeah, I mean, the last collegiate ran 13:39. The second to last collegiate ran 13:34. Like,
yeah. Well, and just up top, you got 2 13:11s, and then you have Bosley 13:13, Nico 13:15, Faye 13:16, Klinger 13:17, Graham Blanks 13:18, and then Parker Wolf 13:19.
I mean, I brought up on the win, but like the 16th fastest collegiate right now is 13:33. Nicholas Scudder, who we love at Charlotte, did not have a good NCAA cross, but still love you. He ran 13:33.69, and he is not currently qualified for NCAAs.
Yeah.
Imagine telling that to. I remember there was, I think it was Brian Schrader at this meet, or was that Indiana meet or BU meet? He went out and ran like 13:40 something in December.
Yeah.
And Saucony saw that and was like, we're signing him and he's going pro.
Yeah.
13:40 something. He ran like 13:42 or whatever. I'm not sure exact time. And that was like enough to earn a pro contract to leave school and go pro.
Yeah.
Now you have someone running 13:33 and they're not even good enough to be in the NCAA championships.
Yeah, yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Parker Wolf got the U20 record as well, US U20 record. So men and women.
And he also is going to hold on to that best name.
Parker Wolf?
For the next 4 years.
Yeah, however long he chooses to stay in college is how
Parker
long
Wolf?
He's going to be out.
All name team right there. What were your thoughts on Nico Young getting fourth?
I mean, you picked him to break I picked him to win. I didn't think he'd break the NCAA record. You picked him to win and set the NCAA record. Listen, it kind of turned out how you said it would, where you just have a bunch of people together and then whoever can kick can kick.
Yeah.
And if you have it in December, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to have it in February or have it in March. So I think he's fine. I'm now not worried about it. He didn't completely fall apart. Still ran. The goal was to get the qualifier.
Yeah.
He's going to get a qualifier. He can focus on qualifying on the 3,000. To me, it was more, okay, Kai Robinson, now you got to consider him a legit like threat, whatever was going on. And he was fine at the end of cross. It wasn't like
he won the Nuttyco meet.
Yeah, I mean, NCAA cross.
Yeah.
It's not as if he got 100th, but he wasn't contending for the win. And it looked like halfway through the season, it would be him up there contending for the win, not Charles Hicks. So whatever that was, it's gone now. Like you could make a claim he's the favorite for NCAAs in the 5,000.
New segment alert. We're starting a new segment alert. It's called the gun to your head.
Okay, that's
a really short
really
segment.
Violent.
Gun to your head. Who's winning the 2023 indoor NCAA 5K?
Charles Hicks.
Charles Hicks?
Yeah. But I think Robinson's down in the mix. You have a nice little NAU versus Stanford thing here. What about you? What do you think?
Nico Young.
Okay. Is there anybody we're forgetting?
I mean, Alex Mayer.
I'm not forgetting him. We just talked about him. Was there anybody who wasn't here who could get in there?
I don't know. I think Alex Mayer is the one that's the best kick.
Okay.
Because we saw it in the... I mean, Dylan Jacobs.
Wait, where are we? Albuquerque?
Albuquerque.
Altitude.
Yeah. That's my hurt Stanford.
Okay, I might change my pick. Nico Young is my pick.